In this video, we're going to look at differentiation. So the basic rules of differentiation are as follows. So if we have a function y equals x to the power of n, the rule in differentiation is when we differentiate this is known as the first derivative. We bring the power down, which is n, we get x, and we reduce the power by 1, so we get n minus 1. Another rule is if I had a constant in front of that same term, so k times x to the power of n, we do exactly the same as what we did above, except we multiply the result by k. So we keep k as it is, put a times, bring the n down, we get x to the power n minus 1. So these are the rules that we're going to use throughout this video. So here we've got a function y equals x to the power 4 plus x to the power of a third plus 3. So when we differentiate this, we're going to get dy by dx and bring the 4 down, write an x, reduce the power by 1, so we get a 3. Do the same here for a third, bring the third down, write an x, reduce the power by 1, so a third minus 1 is minus 2/3. And any number or any constant differentiated is 0. So when we differentiate this, we get dy by dx equals 4x cubed plus a third of x to the power minus 2/3. Okay, here's another question. You can try this question, pause the video, and when you're done, I will go through my work solution. Okay, welcome back. It says, given that 2x squared minus x to the power 3 over 2 divided by the square root of x can be written in the form 2x to the power of p minus x to the power of q, write down the values of p and the value of q. So what we're going to do for a question like this is I'm going to write it as 2x squared. Now, an important rule in differentiation is everything must be written in terms of powers. That means you can't have a square root, you can't have a cube root, or you can't have any kind of surd or a fraction. So everything needs to be in terms of a power only. So we know that square root of x is x to the power of a half. So I'm going to separate these fractions and write it as x to the power of 3 over 2 divided by x to the power of a half. Now in this case, because we're simplifying the term, it's okay to have this fraction here because we're going to use the laws of indices to simplify it. So in this case, we're going to get, this is a 1 here, it's 2 divided by 1 is 2. Now using the laws of indices, when you divide powers, you minus them. So 2 minus a half is 1.5, which is 3 over 2 as a fraction, or an improper fraction. Then here we've got the same base, so we can keep x as it is. 3 over 2 minus a half is simply 1. So we can say p is going to be 3 over 2, and q is going to be 1. So now it says, given that y equals 5x to the power 4 minus 3 plus what we had before, we can now differentiate this. So I'm going to write it as y equals to 5x to the power of 4 minus 3. Now this is what we had before, and we know what that is now. It's plus 2x to the power of 3 over 2 minus x to the power of 1. So when we differentiate this, we're going to get dy by dx equals, keep 5 as it is, bring the 4 down, we get an x, reduce 4 by 1, so you get 3. Minus 3 is a constant, so we can just differentiate that to 0. Then keep the 2 as it is, bring 3 over 2 down, x. 3 over 2 minus 1 is simply a half. And then this is important, bring the 1 down, x, 1 minus 1. So now we're going to get dy by dx is equal to 5 times 4 is 20, so we get 20x cubed the 2 and the 2 will cancel, so I'll get plus 3x to the power of a half minus x to the power of 0. So dy by dx is equal to 20 x cubed plus 3 x to the power of a half minus 1. Here's another question for you to try. You can pause the video, and when you're done, I will go through my work solution. Okay, welcome back. So just like the last question, we can write this in terms of powers. So we get 2x to the power of a half divided by x plus 3 over x. So that's going to be 2 half minus 1 is going to be minus a half by dividing the powers. Don't forget this is 2 over 1, so that's where you get 2. Plus, I'm going to write this as 3x to the power of minus 1. We can never have a fraction in differentiation. Everything must be in terms of powers. So I've got p is minus a half and q equals 2 minus 1. So now we could write the function as what they have here, 5x minus 7 plus 2x to the power minus a half plus 3x to the power minus 1. So when we differentiate this dy by dx, 5x differentiated simply gives me 5. The constant gives me 0 plus 2 bracket minus a half, bring the power down, minus 1 to the power, so you get minus 3 over 2, get minus 3x to the power minus 2. So dy by dx, my answer will be 5 minus x to the power minus 3 over 2 minus 3x to the power minus 2. And that's it.